Hello and welcome in. Today I'm going to replace my blown factory subwoofer that's in my 4th generation 4Runner. Stick around, see how it goes. Okay, I apologize for having to start the video inside my house. I originally planned to start it out by the vehicle, but my neighbors are cutting the yard, so we can't really hear anything out there with the microphone. So today's video, what we're going to do is open the rear compartment up, like the carpet, take it out, the sidewall, got to remove that guy. I actually have to break the seatbelt bolt loose to finally expose the blown subwoofer that's in my 4th generation 4Runner. Should be just a lot of screws and maybe some little pop clip things. So we'll start that stuff and then I'll show you the next part, which is going to be the actual speaker, removing it and then figuring out how to wire up the replacement speaker that I got. I went with just this Pioneer. It's supposed to be just a direct factory replacement, so there's no actual like amp or anything like that we'll need to get. This will just hook right up. Now wiring it, we'll see. So it should be a lot of fun. So the next time you hear from me, we'll be showing you that speaker. Wish me luck. Okay, so that was fun. We're in a little bit of a standstill here because I found, I think, a loophole to what I was initially going to do. I had read that I needed to remove this whole compartment out, which involves a bunch of more steps, but I just got pulling on it and I noticed that this thing is enough away. Let me show you down in here to get to the speaker, which is right there, and then right on top of this guy, right in there, are some screws that we'll take off, which will ultimately remove the speaker. Then we'll just put the other one in there and close them back up. Of course, we got to wire it, but I think I'm going to try that. And if that doesn't go well, then I will try to break the rest of the bolts loose and the seatbelt bolt, which is still not something I'm looking forward to, and then put it back together. So we're going to try the shortcut, see how that goes, and if it doesn't, then we'll do it the regular way. Wish me luck.
Come and fly away with me. 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 Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Well, I wasn't so fortunate. I ended up having to take the whole thing apart. That's fine. I want to make sure I do it right. Now we have the speaker exposed right there, and it has some weird looking star bolts or whatnot, which I happen to have. Oddly enough, from taking apart model cars and stuff back in the day, I would get like Hot Wheels and stuff, and those are the same types of pattern like you could take apart Hot Wheels back in the 80s. So I happened to just pull that toolkit out and it fits right up. So we're going to take that speaker out, see how it's wired, and then we'll unbox the new one, get it wired up, and then get it in installed. Then we'll turn the car on and see if it actually works. Fingers crossed. So I got the speaker out and I'm comparing it to the new one. I'm completely lost. I'm gonna have to pause for a few minutes and look up how to wire this guy up because the ends are completely different. I basically took apart some clips here and here, and on the new speaker it's like red and black, red and black. Now you would think the wires that I unhooked were red and black. No, you'd be wrong. One's purple and green, I think. The other one is red and black. So I got like a 50-50 shot to nail the red and black or the purple and green. So we'll see what we're going to do. Then I'll get back to you.
Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet, somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge.
All right, we have success. Figured out which ones were the positive and the negative. Thank you, Toyota Forums, for that. So the positive wires was the red on one side, and on the two other completely different wires, it was the black, believe it or not. Normally that would be a negative, but nope, that black was a positive. So found that out, wired this guy up, and then got it screwed in. Went ahead and put some foam that was given with the speaker itself. So got the foam put on it, then got it fit in there and wired up. Did go ahead and test it to make sure it worked, and yeah, it does work. So it's no longer blown. Now we just have to put everything back together. Yay me. We got everything put back together. This was a really good learning exercise in marking where the screws go when you're taking them off, because I have like 2 extra ones and I don't know where they go. So everything works, it fits, and is pretty tight, but we'll just save those and figure out where they go next time in case there's a rattle or something that arrives. I am going to classify this one as a honey-do list video because I listen to sports talk radio and you don't ever hear anything rattle. You don't hear that blown speaker, but when you listen to music, which is what she listens to while we're in here, you hear that blown speaker. So this goes down as a honey-do list. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, like and subscribe at the bottom. Appreciate it.